Welcome, Pisces, to your love reading for the week of the 9th of March to the 15th of 2020. So we're going to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday through Friday, and Saturday and Sunday. I think I'm going to record like this for now. I might not do all the readings like this, but for now, we're going to see as well. Monday, I believe there will be a full moon happening in Virgo. That is your opposite sign, and it does affect your relationships, your one-on-one relationship with other people, your relationship when it comes to like marriage and maybe moving forward with that. Now, not everybody's getting married, but sometimes you can have a close bond with somebody for years without literally having to get paperwork and things like that done. But if you want to move forward with the commitment, there may be some things that could happen here. But I feel with the Page of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Wands in reverse, and then the Two of Wands. Those were the original pulls here, but these other cards popped out as well. But it looks like new income coming through. There could be someone that you're dealing with. It could be an earth sign. You also have fire sign here, Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and then Taurus, and then you have a child. So maybe someone younger, or you have a child there, but then also someone that you're either married to or thinking about committing to in some time. But what I see Monday and Tuesday is issues with communication, like you may not be talking to this person. You notice what's missing here as well. It's a lot of sword energy. So doesn't mean everybody's going to think every day, but maybe you're not thinking about your romantic partner as much, which could be causing them to have conflict with you for a lot of you out there. And it's almost like wanting to have fun and wanting to do different things, but something is happening where there may be some issues with communicating with each other about those things. And then you have the energy of working hard and staying dedicated to whatever new business or new opportunity or whatever new that might be coming through. So making plans and thinking about your future, but there's some issues surrounding how you and your partner may collide. And you can kind of see this person here looking out, at the pinnacle and turning away from somebody that's trying to reach out. Could be friends, somebody that's trying to reach out, romantic partner, or the fact that some of you as well, if that person has children, that's an indication of you kind of see, hey, am I going to be able to do this? Devote energy or do what needs to be done in order to keep this connection going. Or you may have as well, male or female, doesn't matter. Someone else is talking. There's two people waiting on you, but you're trying to choose the best partner for you. That's how I kind of see that those two people are like kind of face to face, maybe even at different houses. And they know that they might be options, but they don't always talk about that, or they know intuitively that you may have two suitors, or something like that could be going on, I feel. But I can also feel like this could be just one person with children, or one person and then issues around friendships and that interfering in your romantic love relationship for some of you out there. So here as well, true love. This is the romance of a lifetime and separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. True love can come through in that way. It can definitely be legit, but it doesn't always bring two people together to stay together for the long term. You can love somebody. You can love somebody with all your heart and soul, but sometimes two people don't put in the right work or make the moves or do what they need to do in order to make those changes. It takes two. It takes the plans and dedication, or to talk about these things in order for it to happen. So there might definitely be some separation. And for some of you, if you're going to do a divorce or separation or something like that, that's why that's happening, as you focus on just gaining some kind of momentum with feeling secure in the financial department, and then being able to move in a different territory. So children may be something that you're either leaving behind or bringing along with you in some form or fashion, but there does seem to be focusing on hard work, or just trying to find something that you can do to uplift your spirits. All right, so that is going to be Monday and Tuesday. So for Wednesday through Friday, you do have some big energy here, and it is Judgment, we have the Magician, Hangman, Ace of Swords, and then the Temperance card. This is coming to a realization of having to make a big decision in your life, for many of you out there. And this is the thought, and then it's like the initiation. It's almost like you're being guided to communicate what you want to another person because you weren't communicating Monday and Tuesday. So I feel Wednesday through Friday may either be the opportunity to do that, and some of you may be doing it, but in a way of letting your partner know what it is you want, what you actually want to do, what you are needing right now, whether it's your own space because you are focusing on other things, or the fact that you need more to be closer or to do different things, and to be able to say it in a way that it's like you're serious about it, but you're not going to go overboard to offend the other person, because you're trying to bring the spiritual within this as well. So the physical, the spiritual, and the mental, and the emotional thing is missing from the equation. That's what I kind of see. So it's almost like you come to grips with kind of grounding yourself to know what you want from your romantic partner. You know what needs to be changed, and you know what you have to do in order for this to shift for both of you. When it comes to good communication, when it comes to saying things and meaning it, or coming through with a logical response instead of an emotional response of how you view your partner and what they've been doing. If both of you have been turned in different directions away from responding or communicating those kind of things and focusing on self, you communicate these things and let each other know what's going on, or what you want, or what you don't like, or what you like more of. Those kind of things are coming through. So I feel some of you may definitely take the initiative to communicate these things, but also it's almost like as well for some of you, you have some court hearings or things that you're working through with the past romantic partner, or some other issues financially. I'm dealing with credit or things that you would like to change there, but it's like I need to focus on these things. But when your partner is aware of that, if you're communicating with that, in private or whatever, they'll appreciate that, and vice versa, I feel. So there's an opportunity Wednesday through Friday. It doesn't mean that you're going to take it, but a lot of you might, because I see here Scorpio for some. You might be dealing with an Aries, another Pisces, and Sagittarius is showing up. You have the air element, but those signs may ring true for a lot of you this week. So reflection, making some big changes, and especially spiritual, because something maybe big here that you're manifesting, and you need to focus on that so you and your partner can have a fulfilling love relationship. So it does take good communication and honesty. So that is going to be Wednesday through Friday. So this weekend, okay, I feel there might be, now remember, Wednesday through Friday was an indication where you stand up and you think about whether you're going to communicate what you want or what you're doing with another person. It seems like, at least this week, that many of you may choose to let something kind of fall by the wayside. It's almost like either you don't have the resources that you want when it comes to a marriage or a love relationship, the things that you really desire materially. And if the other person doesn't have that either, if you're not working in some kind of union, there seems to be a desire to pull away from someone, especially if there's an issue with trust. If someone said they're getting a divorce or they're going through a separation or breakup, but they're still dealing with somebody else, that's when you're using your intuition for you to tell and differentiate between what's true, what's reality, and then what's kind of a fantasy that's going on. So a lot of issues with people butting heads or colliding, issues with competition, and someone not wanting to commit where they feel like they're being outdone, or somebody is getting the best or the better of them in some way. It's almost like if someone else, two romantic partners, ex-partners leaving each other, and then them getting into a relationship with somebody and then comparing. Those things might be issues that, ring true to some of you out there. And that's what I feel like some of you may be aware of. This King of Wands in reverse, fire sign, and then this High Priestess. So this could be a Pisces for some. And then we have this Hierophant Taurus. Seems to be two people. They may be very reluctant to open up or to understand what you want. And sometimes this is working together again to get something done, a common goal. But it's not really working. And I feel that until somebody is able to be honest with you or to open up about what both of y'all want to achieve, I feel like you may just kind of say you're not going to deal with this because you don't really trust that this is strong enough for you to move forward. Remember, the true love and separation is here. So even though you may have love or affection for somebody, it might not be strong enough for you to make the moves or to do what you need to do in order for both of you to get things done or move in the right direction. So now remember, I'm mentioning how that could be the other person. This could be you for some of you. If you feel like you don't want to commit to somebody because you rather date multiple people or explore your options or whatever that might be. And especially if you feel like that's the other person agenda. If that's their agenda, you feel like you are going to keep your options open as well. So, that might be something that's going on. But we have a few different pinnacle cards. The King of Wands is also a boss or supervisor or just somebody that's trying to gain some kind of status in the world and even status with a romantic partner. But you might not be sure of where you stand or where both of you stand. But the High Priestess is often letting you know of signs that come through about financial things and about issues about trust and that kind of security. So be on the lookout for that. I feel like, again, the option of stepping away might be something that you do because a lack of trust and really not wanting to commit for some of you. So look out for that for the week. Much love to you. Much light. I hope the messages helped you out. If you would like a private personal reading, you can always go to the website. Not the website. You can email me and have a good one.